YouTube, what's good with it, man? We back with another video, dog. And before we hop into it, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you share, comment, subscribe. So straight up, dog, I'm just learning that expectations are the foundation of disappointments. What do I mean by that? Whenever we have expectations, we expect things to go a certain way. And whenever that thing don't play out how we want it to, we get disappointed. And we see minor examples like this. You go to a restaurant, you expect the food to be good, you eat the food, it's bad, now you're upset because you want it and you expected your food to be good. We see major examples like family. You expect family to support you. You expect family to have your best interest. Now they don't, and now you're frustrated because there was an expectation that you had that wasn't met. Now, am I saying that you should never have hope? No, I'm not saying that at all. We should actually have hope. I'm not saying you should never have hope. You should have hope for people and always pour out grace upon people. But expectations come in whenever we want to see a certain outcome at a certain time. And when it don't live up to that expectation, now we feel some kind of way. And when we dealing with people, that can build up anger, that can build up resentment, frustration that's just stored in you. And every time you see somebody that you wish supported you or even respected you, you're gonna feel some kind of way. That's something that I've been seeing in my own walk, having expectations and those expectations not being lived up to. Now I'm frustrated, and whenever I get frustrated, I'm less patient. And when I'm less patient, I'm not pouring out as much grace. But I had to realize, like, bro, you need to take a step back, let people be who they are, let people move at their own pace, and just trust God is gonna grow them. Because truth be told, I gotta be at peace with whatever outcome. If somebody choose to choose God, that's good. If they don't choose to choose God, that's on them. But I can't have my peace be contingent on what decision that they make. My peace comes from Christ and Christ alone, and that should already be enough for me. Now, are there gonna be things that upset us? Yes, it happens. Are there gonna be things that frustrate us? Yes, but we shouldn't allow the outcome of things outside of what we can control to dictate who we are and how we feel. That's what I'm saying. So eventually we have to get to a point to where we at peace with people being adults, to where we are at peace with people making their own decisions. So I'm not saying that we shouldn't have hope. Always have hope. Pray for people, do good to people, be supportive to people. If you could be a help in their life by providing tools that God is leading you to do, that's what you do. But what I'm saying is show up, but don't have expectations. Just show up, obey God, and whatever happens, that's just what it is. And that's just the tough reality of the situation, because a lot of times we want to do God's job. We want to jump in and save people. We want to stop people from making mistakes, but you have to let people live their lives and make mistakes so they're able to learn from it. Same way we do make mistakes, the same way we do fall short. We can't have nobody standing over us trying to control everything we do, because at the end of the day, we ain't gonna learn nothing. We just only gonna have a crutch. And if anything, when somebody's standing over us trying to control everything we do, you're just gonna have more resentment towards them. So this could be anybody in your life. This could be a brother, a wife, a husband, a mother, a brother, sister. You wanna see a family come to Christ. You wanna see them choose him and have everlasting life. You wanna see them in heaven. But if they're making decisions that opposes God, and your job is to show up and do what God calls you to do and not have a fixed expectation. Because when we don't get that expectation, we start to get frustrated, we start to get less patient. We start to do things that are not spirit-led, trying to fix things up so we can get the outcome that we want because we care for people. And now they building up more resentment towards us, and we building up more resentment towards them. So now this wall is going up because we're not doing things from a spirit-led place. You can have hope, but not have expectations. What do I mean by that? We're not all-knowing. We're not in control. As much as our minds try to tell us that, as much as we would want to be in control, the truth of the matter is, the only thing we are in control of is how we respond to people, the decisions we make. You can't control what other people are doing. And if you haven't accepted that, if you're not okay with people making mistakes, if you're not okay with people being opposed against whatever it is you believe, you're gonna constantly be frustrated. And at that point, it's not even their fault. That's on you. And I'm talking to myself. This is something I had to learn. I'm like, bro, you're not responsible for saving people. You're responsible for telling people about Jesus. You're responsible for dropping seeds and watering seeds, but it's God who's responsible for all spiritual growth. Wondering why I'm tired, wondering why I'm angry, wondering why I'm frustrated, wondering why it's so hard to show this person grace, wondering why it's so hard for me to be patient, is because I'm stepping outside of the playbook. God is saying, you get right here, you sit right here, but I'm like, no, I care for this person. I really want to win this game. Let me take the shot. God is just telling me, inbound the ball. But I don't want to do it because I care, my heart. Deceitful, man. And our hearts will have us in these frustrated situations that God never called us to be in. Think about it. Ask God, what is really my assignment? Am I doing too much? Am I not doing enough? And be spirit-led with what it is that you do. Because expectations are going to breed disappointment. Whenever you don't get the very thing you want or that you're looking for, you gonna feel some kind of way. But you know what's so much more peaceful? When you're able to just show up, do what you're supposed to do, and be okay with whatever outcome, or at least be at peace with whatever outcome. Understanding that it can either go this way or it can go that way. It may suck if it go that way. It'll be beautiful if it go this way. But regardless of the fact, I'm at peace with whatever because I have Christ and I'm doing what Christ calls me to do. Now, whenever expectations are not a factor, I'm not putting all these burdens on me to try to do so much. I'm not trying to be the waiter, the valet driver. I'm not trying to be the hostess. I'm not trying to be the cook. I'm just going to do what God calls me to do. I'm going to show up, be obedient, and from there, whatever response I get, that's just what it is. And I just have to process whatever I feel from that response. If I feel angry because of this, if I feel sad because of that, or if I feel frustrated because of whatever, I feel what I feel, take it to God, but don't operate in it, because if you let that stuff sit, every time you see that person that you're in contrast with, those very feelings that you sat with and didn't give to God just gonna continuously fester up, gonna continuously make an identity out of you. And now you wonder, oh dang, it's hard for me to forgive. It's hard for me to be patient. It's because you holding on. You have too many expectations. Have hope. Quick example. I hope y'all watch this video and be able to learn from it. But let's just say if I had an expectation, oh, it better be 20,000 people that watch this video. I post a video, it only get 40 views in the first week. Since I had the expectations of this video doing 20,000 views, now I'm sitting here looking at 40 views and now I'm mad, now I'm frustrated. It's like, dude, you supposed to just do what you call to do, have hope that God gonna do what he gonna do and people gonna take heed to it and go about your business. But expectations is gonna wanna make us be in control. And that's why I say expectations are the foundation of disappointment. So show up, expect nothing. And before I go, I want to read Luke 6:34-37, and it speak about loving those who don't love you, giving to your enemy. And if you lend to those from whom you expect to receive, what credit is that to you? So this is us being loving and giving to people that share the same characteristics as us. We already expect it. We already know it. Loving people who love you. Even sinners lend to sinners to be repaid in full. But love your enemies, do what is good, and lend, expecting nothing in return. Then your reward will be great and you will be sons of the Most High, for he is gracious to the ungrateful and evil. Did y'all catch that? Expect nothing in return. Do it suck whenever we try to give somebody good and they give us crap? Yes, it sucks. But stop expecting good things for people who don't choose God. Stop expecting people to love you if they don't know God. Don't expect nothing in return. How can we expect to receive the things of God from people who don't love God? So if you're loving somebody, you giving to somebody, you pouring into somebody, and you're led by the Spirit of God and they're not, how can you expect the same thing in return? And what good is it if we only loving people that are easy to love? I'm talking to myself right now. What credit is that? It's easy for me to be able to link up with some brothers in the faith and we just rejoice and we talk and I'm pouring into them, I'm loving them, I'm not holding up no kind of grudge or disdain towards them. But what I'm gonna do with an unbeliever who I know don't like me, or an unbeliever that I know that's taking advantage of me? Am I gonna treat them with that same love? And it's not Christ-like love if I'm showing partiality to people who love me versus people who don't love me. Last I checked, when Jesus died on the cross, he died for people who loved him and hated him. And we're supposed to be reflecting that type of love towards everybody, not just one side, not just believers. So don't expect nothing in return. When you do good to people, when you give to people, when you loving on people, don't expect nothing. You just do what you do. You show up and you just be okay with whatever outcome you get. Have hope for people, you pray for people, and love on them actively. Before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, we out.